Let's go next to Carter from Vermont. Carter from Vermont, welcome to the show.
Oh, hey, David.
Hey,
Thanks for having me on.
pleasure.
So I'm not sure if you're following what's going on with bird flu over in Louisiana, but I'm wondering, is Trump going to botch the response to bird flu if it develops into another pandemic? And
Almost
would that
certainly.
lead to Republicans getting wiped out in the midterms?
Yeah, I have a segment from a few weeks ago, something like, Trump could have 3 or even 4 pandemics to deal with. We saw the first severe human case of bird flu in Louisiana just a few days ago. It shows what's being called a concerning mutation, concerning in the sense of apparently getting more fitness to be in humans. And especially because Trump, in retrospect, thinks that he handled COVID beautifully, especially because of that, I do think that he is very much set up to fail on bird flu. He's set up to fail if anti-vax stuff leads to a resurgence in measles. I think he's just set up to fail. My hope for humanity is Trump doesn't end up in the position of having to deal with that because the consequences could be disastrous.
Right. I'm also worried that there will be no federal response and it'll just be every state for themselves. And
A valid concern, and it would be another reason to sort of favor blue states run by sane people. But, if this really goes nuclear, you're not going to be safe. You're not going to be saved by going from, you're not going to be saved by going from Pennsylvania to New York State. I think it's good. These things don't respect state lines.
yeah, I mean, where I am, I might be a little more insulated than the average Joe, but
In
even
Vermont, maybe
here,
so, right? I mean, it's sort of
yeah.
like the more rurally you live, at least theoretically, the more protected you might be.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't help that all my neighbors are poultry
Yes.
farmers, so.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, Carter. Well, listen, let's hope it doesn't come to that, but we need to be worried that it will.
All right, thank you.
All right, there goes Carter. Well, I wrote a book after a long journey and a ton of work. I am really thrilled with how it turned out, and I hope you'll read it. The book is called The Echo Machine, and in a nutshell, it looks at how American politics got so broken, who has already figured out solutions, and how we can try to fix it and stop the terror of Trump for the next 4 years. With Trump winning this election, the Echo Machine couldn't be more relevant, not only a warning about how we got here, but also about what might be coming and how to prevent the worst outcomes. We've got to stay engaged. We need a plan, and that's what the book is about. There's a belief out there that unless you have corporate media behind you, you can't have a successful political book launch, that it's not possible. I think we can prove that wrong. Order The Echo Machine today at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore and say, please order me The Echo Machine by David Pakman. Wherever you get the book, you'll get the free pre-order perks, including the signed book plate. Head to davidpakman.com/free book stuff after ordering.